Another beautiful day here in sunny Florida, and we are in Parrish yet again, checking out luxury, not just homes, but estates, built on lot sizes anywhere between a quarter to almost an acre. This is River Preserve Estates by Medallion Homes. What is going on, YouTube? If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back to the Living in Tampa Bay channel with Shandon. And I'm your host, Shandon Kaya, your trusted real estate advisor for the Tampa Bay area. And in today's video, like I mentioned before, we are checking out these luxury estates from Medallion Homes, which we have featured on the channel before. And if you guys remember, we were checking out the Laurels and the Willows, which is their more affordable luxury product. But here the price point goes up a couple $100,000s, and I see exactly why. A couple key features about this community is that there is no CDD, a very low and competitive HOA, and some amenities that are very inviting and welcoming to the residents. We have 3 models we're gonna get to see today, but before we do that, I wanna remind you guys that I am a licensed agent in the state of Florida. So if you have real estate goals, questions, or dreams about this community or moving to Florida, especially the Tampa Bay area, I'd be honored to earn your business and help you make your transition here as smooth as possible. So I'm gonna drop my contact information on screen so you guys can get in touch, and do not hesitate to reach out, as I'm always here to be a resource for you. I'd also like to remind you to go down, like, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you enjoy this video, because it genuinely helps me continue to create more content like this for you guys. Now, without further ado, let's jump into these models. Okay, so we're inside the Aruba 2, and Medallion Homes is setting the standard for what luxury should look like. Every single one of their homes is equipped with 10-foot ceilings, 8-foot interior and exterior doorways, as well as ceramic tile roofs. So some of the finishes and designs within their homes are unlike any other builder. So I'm going to flip the camera now and give you guys a POV tour of this first model and point out some of the features that really stuck out to me. All right, so here's your entrance, and it is just white and bright and just screams luxury. Now, if we're coming back to the right side of the home, the whole entire front of this right side is designated to this beautiful office. I mean, you have more than enough space for 2 laptops and chairs, and then this lounge space for, you know, the utmost relaxation and comfortability within your workspace. Now, coming through the foyer, you have your LDK space, living, dining, and kitchen. And one thing I forgot to mention is all of their models are equipped with 3-car garages standard. And then from your garage entrance, you come into your laundry room and straight into the kitchen. Now, one thing I thought was really cool back here is you have almost this second living room that if you had guests that were staying in this part of the home where you have your extra bedrooms and bathroom, you could come to the back of the home here. They have their own space to just kick it, hang out. And then this reading nook here, they've put this window here. You can see it's flooded with natural light. You could get yourself a bookshelf, a nice book, and have a read, a really comfortable and enjoyable reading experience. Then coming back through here, before we get to the pool, it's worth mentioning that this bathroom here, direct access to the pool. This is almost like your wet bathroom, so you don't have to come in and out of the house. You could just wash off, jump in, come back in, wash off, and you're back in the house. And now, again, the entire right side of this home is designated to your primary suite. Here is the ensuite bathroom, and they have this wraparound counter with dual vanity and then beautiful stand-up shower. I mean, and this thing is massive, gorgeous. And then coming back out, you have your primary suite. This thing is beautiful with this huge walk-in closet, more than enough for his and hers. And then of course you have pool access through your sliders here, and we'll get to the pool right now. So here we are outside at the pool, and there's so much space for leisure to just relax. That takes you into that second living room, your main living room here, and then the wet bathroom to the back there. And then over here where the grill is at, this is your slider into the primary bedroom. And just look at that pool. And being that these are built on preserves, I do not believe you'll ever have to worry about a rear side neighbor, because this is all preserves. Like I said, Medallion Homes is setting the standard for what luxury should look like. A lot of these features I'm pointing out are standard minimum in all of their homes. And we have 2 more models we're gonna get to check out, both of which go up in value. So I can't wait to see how they compare to this one.
Just let me ease your mind. I see you want me, just introduce yourself. You've got a hold on me, something to do so well.
So all white is cool, but you guys know how I feel about dark finishes. And I think for that reason, the Bermuda is gonna take the #1 spot for me today. All right, so this is what you're greeted by as soon as you enter this massive living space. And then unlike the last one, this beautifully decorated office is to the left with these gorgeous 8-foot glass French doors. And to the right here, you have a more formal dining room and a wet bar to take you right into the kitchen. Again, dark cabinetry, which I love. And then a secondary living room. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, this home's almost like flipped. So to your left here is your primary suite and primary ensuite bathroom right here to the back. And the dark finishes get me every single time. And the shower, just look at that. You even have the same dark finish in the split walk-in closet, his and hers. Always love to see. And again, of course, you have direct entry to the pool from the primary suite. You have a slider here, and then over on the other side of the home are your guest bathroom and 2 guest bedrooms. Now, finally down this hallway might be my actual favorite part. You have a game room, media room, however you want to call it. They have it staged with a poker table here. You have a wet bar with a refrigerator just there. And this also has direct access to the pool. So it kind of gives you everything you need in just this one part of the house. And then to top it all off, you have another wet bathroom that takes you directly out to the pool. Don't have to be in and out of the house. You can get right in, right out as you please. Now we're outside in the screened in patio area, and this whole bit above me is covered, but then it comes out and you have your screen, this beautiful pool. And my favorite part out here is this grill area. And y'all know I love to cook, but look at the black and silver finish out here. It just looks magnificent compared with the rest of the home. I feel like it's also worth pointing out that like the details they have in these recessed ceilings with some of these chandelier fixings they're stunning and you almost can't beat it, unlike any builder we've seen on the channel before. Okay, so we have just one more model we'll get to see today, and it is the most expensive. So let's see how it compares to the first two.
Just let me ease your mind. If you let me, I can be. Stop teasing, thinking I'm just going crazy. You get me so excited, don't even try to fight it. Just let.
Okay, y'all, so dark finishes are great, but sometimes a floor plan just blows everything else out of the water. It's very clear why this one is the highest priced of the three we see today. So let's flip the camera, I'll walk you through it. So this is your entrance, and you are greeted by this dining room and this beautiful double mirror, wine on the wall, just magnificently displayed. And then immediately to the left, you have an office. Again, love when they place these in the front with this huge window. Makes for great natural light and a comfortable workspace. Now we'll come through here into the living room, and again, they have the major recessed ceiling, beautiful chandelier, and this fireplace that stays consistent with the marble flooring throughout the entire home. And then we come over here to the kitchen. I don't even want to guess how long this is, but this kitchen won the Manatee Sarasota County 2025 Parade of Homes Best Feature. And it is very clear with how long this island is, waterfall countertops, and this community does have gas. You have this gas stove, beautiful backsplash to match the countertops. Lovely. Now again, you will have your 3-car garage in your laundry room here. You have a guest bathroom and a guest suite right here, perfect for an in-law suite. It is completely separated from the rest of the home, giving you that full seclusion and privacy. Now let's come down here through the kitchen. Now at the back of the home, you have even more guest bedrooms, and look at that accent wall. You have another guest bathroom, and then guest bedroom 3, another bathroom, and then another beautiful media room, or kind of just lounge, or maybe cigar room, whatever you want to call it. But they've made so much use of the space in here to really let you create whatever it is you want to do with this room. I love that it's almost like every bedroom gets their own bathroom. Makes it really convenient for anyone living in the home. Just look how beautiful that is. Now we'll go across the home, and this is your primary suite. Just look at that. You have the marble to wood to marble flooring, and the contrast is so perfect. You have access to your pool area through the double slider, and your ensuite bathroom with the dual vanity. You have this huge shower with shower heads on both sides, doorless, but still beautiful. And then your huge walk-in closet, and this might be amongst one of the biggest we've ever seen as it goes all the way around. Now lastly, let's have a go outside. You'll quickly notice that we are again covered all the way over to even the grill, but this comes all the way out and is screened in. You have a gorgeous pool, your grill here, and then of course access from all 4 rooms. Now, one thing that kind of caught me by surprise, given this is the most expensive floor plan we saw today, is that they don't have that wet bathroom that goes directly to the pool. Now, they do have the one just here, but you do have to cross the hallway. It's not directly into the bathroom. But nonetheless, I still think this floor plan was absolutely stunning and amongst the best of what we've seen so far this year. So now we're gonna head back inside, and instead of talking about the community and floor plans, we're gonna talk about the area we're at and some of the developments we are seeing and will see in the near future. All right, before we get started talking about the area, I think it's worth mentioning some of the fees associated with living here at River Preserve Estates. And the first one is going to be your HOA. It is actually $650 paid quarterly for a total of $2,600 a year, but that equates to $217 per month. You have a one-time capital contribution fee that is paid at closing. That is $1,250, no strings attached, just pay it one time. It's essentially one more box in your column for your closing costs. And as mentioned earlier, a huge incentive and plus living here compared to other communities and builders is that there's no CDD fee. And for lots this size, you're talking from a quarter acre of almost up to an acre, having no CDD is a huge, huge advantage when purchasing new construction. So that HOA fee actually encompasses a few things. That is going to include your Spectrum Fiber Internet, as well as maintenance to all of the common areas, including your entrance gate, and then the roads that run throughout the community as well. And then also included is the irrigation system and the water supply to it. And that gate for the community is monitored 24/7 as well. All right, so let's talk developments. Now, as I mentioned earlier, you have the Laurels and the Willows, another Medallion home community just down the street from here. So tons of residential development, them amongst other builders here in Parrish. We know that. In terms of commercial, you have all of your grocery stores. You have Publix, you have Walgreens, you have CVS Pharmacy, you have the shops at Silverleaf, another outlet for, retail shopping, clothes, shoes, things of that nature. You can't forget the Ellington Premium Outlets as well, one of Manatee County's landmarks, if you would, for lack of a better word. Tons of people go there to do their shopping. It's kind of a middle ground between St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Sarasota. Now, when it comes to recreation, you have several golf courses and country clubs to choose from, as well as plenty of nature preserves, parks, and even state parks that you can go have a hike, roam around, enjoy the outdoors, all within just a few miles from here. You also have the Florida Railroad Museum, as well as the Manatee County Fairgrounds. So things to enjoy with family, things you can look forward to doing, once or twice a year if you have family in town or you're raising young children. As this community or area continues to grow, events and venues will start to pop up left and right and give you an endless amount of things to do, given we have such blessed weather down here in Florida year round. And then lastly, you do have both public, private, and faith-based schools all within a drivable proximity. Parrish High School, Parrish Charter Academy, Buffalo Creek Middle School, as well as Annie Lucy Williams Elementary, all within just a few miles. Now, this community is a lot further inland than some of the communities that we've toured in Parrish in the past. However, you are still right off the major highways. So if you're coming across the bridge, 275 from St. Pete, you're looking at just a few miles off that first exit before you get here. And then if you're coming down 75, it's even closer. So even though you're a little further inland, the access to major roadways makes this area extremely accessible, whether you're coming or going. I do believe with that, I have covered just about everything I can about this community, about these homes, about these floor plans that exude luxury. Before I head out of here, I want to remind you guys that I am a licensed agent in the state of Florida. So if you have real estate goals, questions, or dreams of moving to Florida, especially the Tampa Bay area, or you have questions about new construction and what that process looks like, I would be honored to answer any questions you may have. So I'm going to drop my contact information on screen so you guys can get in touch. And to add even more value, I'm gonna drop a link to my free guide to buying new construction. All you have to do is copy and paste the link into your search bar and it'll take you directly to the PDF completely free. The link to that will be in the description of this video. And if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you so much. And I want to remind you to go down, like, comment, hit that subscribe button because it genuinely helps me continue to create more content like this for you guys. I hope you enjoyed and I'll be seeing you on the next video. Peace.